back to my channel. It's K Honey. I am officially a year post-op, so 12 whole months, 365 days. September 15th is when I have my surgery. I want to start off by giving you guys a little inside look on like my whole journey from start to now. But first let me just say I'm in the 100s. I have about 30 to 40 pounds to my goal. I think I'll hit that within 3 to 4 months. So first and foremost, I would just like to say that I have been heavy all of my life. There's never been a time where I stepped on the scale and just been happy with it. Starting second grade, I vividly remember being on the scale and it saying 160, and they're like, my siblings were always skinnier than me. Always skinny, period. My parents were a little big, but they didn't grow up that way. It just happened, your metabolism slows. We ate horrible. I was a super active kid. I was in basketball all the way to high school. I was in cheer from like a long time, gymnastics a long time, volleyball a long time, soccer for a little bit. And we went on to, do those little yo-yo dieting that never works. They were never sustainable in the first place, so whatever. Fast forward to like middle school. I tried to get a trainer because I was trying to lose the weight because I loved basketball and I just knew I couldn't be the best I could be with all the weight on me. So we got a trainer, and I vividly remember the scale being stuck at like 230. Girl, I was not eating. I didn't understand the concept of calories. I'm like 11, I think. I didn't understand the concept of calories. I would like pack a bag of almonds, and I mean like a little mini snack bag of almonds to lunch every day. Maybe I would eat it, maybe I wouldn't. I would really only eat in front of people because I knew that's what you were supposed to do. I ended up getting an eating disorder. I had bulimia. I made myself throw it up. So then I get into high school. I did play basketball for a little bit, but then when I quit sports because I was in cosmetology school, I was super busy. I remember the scale being like at 276. Okay, so like from middle school to high school, I gained like however much pounds that is, like 40, I think. And so then after it hit 276, then senior year I had like gallbladder surgery and I hit like 310. Okay, after that I never weighed myself again until I graduated in 2017 until I got home in 2018. At first I was just like, I'm just meant to be like this, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But when I got home and I weighed myself because I had to go to the doctor and it said 350, I was so just like, oh my God, we have to do something. I started dieting and exercising. I got a trainer. My calories were like at 1,500. I was going hard. I was working out 2 times a day. I ended up losing around 100 pounds. Then I eventually lost focus. By the way, it was super strict. I did not let myself have sugar, a lot of carbs. Like, it was not sustainable. Anyways, I lost focus, got into a relationship, which really just threw me off. I was drinking. I wasn't working out anymore. I wouldn't really pay attention to my food. I was eating out all the time. Fast forward to me like gaining some of it back, and I didn't even really notice. So 2019, I met with a surgeon. I was like, hey, I want to have weight loss surgery because my mom had it. He was like, no, I feel like you can really do this. Like, look how far you've come. You can do it. And I'm just like, he's right. Like, I can do it, because weight loss surgery would do the same thing that I know how to do, which is help me lose weight. But after I left the surgeon's office, I still I was going through a lot. I was really going through a lot, and I ended up packing on all the way back. Fast forward to 2020. I got on that scale and I noticed I weighed 350 pounds, and that was within not even a year. It was so embarrassing to have to go back to his office not even a year later, and I was just like, I don't know what happened. It almost makes me emotional thinking about everything, because it was really hard to just I don't know. And I was just like, I need help. Like, I know that I can do it on my own, but I just really need help. I'm back to where I was 2 years ago. I fought tooth and nail to get to that point. I just really need help. It's really hard to think about. Anyways, he was just like, okay, yeah, cool. It was like Cigna, my insurance company, was just like, we know you're going through it, girl. We see it on your health chart. And they approved my surgery within 2 weeks. So yeah, that's been my journey so far. But now, fast forward to August 2021, I am 196 pounds. So Yeah, so excited. Like, you guys don't understand. I think I would be here a year ago? No. I was such in a dark place. Like, woo, it almost makes me want to cry to think back to it. I don't really have an update on my food intake. It stays about 1,500 calories. I do want to point out the fact that people just think this shit is just so easy. Girl, I'm sitting up over here one day, I'm eating, just like eating how I normally do, and I'm like, oh, I stretched my stomach. No, like it's literally like a mental battle. I wish that I would have just realized that this whole thing is literally nothing but 100% mental. No matter how much you plan, how much you work out, what you do, everything is mental. This whole thing is a test of a mental strength, and I think that's just life. Also, I wanted to get into the fact that I do drink. I would say pretty regularly. Not everybody's like that, but I personally am. I'm young. I know that's not a good excuse, but it does hit me faster, and that's something that I always have to be careful about, because I know that it's easier to get alcohol poisoning when the alcohol hits you faster. That sounds like, why are you going so hard? I don't know, girl. We were in COVID when I turned 21, so whatever. But yeah, I do drink. If you get the sleeve, I would advise you not to drink for at least the first 3 months. That sounds like it's like, oh girl, like why would you tell anybody that? That's way too early. I mean, yeah, but just like for me personally, that's when I started doing it. So yeah, first 3 months, don't. After then, cool. Like I didn't have issues with it. It doesn't burn. I don't have any ulcers or anything. I don't have any more acid reflux, which is a great thing. I thought it was gonna be forever. It was just in the beginning. The only problem that I would say I still have, I still get lightheaded. It started after I got surgery, and I was just like, okay, like what's going on? But I still get super lightheaded when I stand up, and I never had that feeling before. It could be because I'm not really sure, because I make sure to hit all my goals now. I'm not perfect or anything, but like I make sure that if it's one thing, I eat enough and I get enough protein and carbs in. But yeah, I still get that lightheaded feeling that I started to get right after surgery. Some people say like, oh, your appetite comes back. No, I'm still never hungry, which I think that's an amazing thing. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions, I appreciate all y'all support. It's been amazing. I'm so excited to be where I'm at. I'm not gonna stop pushing, and I will never be back at the point that I was at. Knock on wood. I will never be back there. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just super happy. Compare this to my very first video, which was just like a whole shit show. But yeah, that's all the updates I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate it so much, and I'll be posting an update soon.